Friday. We've got a great one for you. I'm Coach Skip at WildFire CrossFit, and here is your workout for Friday, both in the gym and online. No excuses, guys. You all have an option to do a workout. We got body weight versions, we got full equipment versions, and everything in between. Whatever it takes to get your workout in. If a class is full and you need to get online, great, do it. Get online, join us through our virtual system. You're still going to get that push and intensity you need to get great results. So here we go. Warm up. We're going to be doing 3 rounds. The first round, you're going to be doing a minute at each station. The second round, you're going to go 45 seconds at each station. The third round, you're going to be doing 30 seconds each station. We're going to start with a 250-meter row or a 200-meter run, or do about a minute of cardio. You also know at the end, there's also a row or a run or that cardio. Whatever you do in the beginning, you're going to do the other one at the end. For example, if you do a 250-meter row to start, you'll do a 200-meter run to finish. If you start with a 200-meter run, you'll do a 250-meter row to finish. In between those, we've got curtsy lunges. Again, you're going for a minute, then 45 seconds, then 30 seconds. And on that curtsy lunge, you're stepping behind that leg, getting that knee all the way to the ground. And make sure you really step behind, get that knee all the way down. You should feel that stretch in your hip as you get down there, and then drive back through all the way up to the top to that full standing position. And then go to the opposite side, all the way down, and then right back up again. After your curtsy lunge, you're going to do push-ups to down dog. So get that stretch in there, especially during that minute time frame where you do that full push-up as you come up, get that down dog position. You can bicycle those heels a little bit, get through that head through the window. Even if you're going off your knees, right down and up, and then push into that downward dog position. Same stretch every single time. When you get to that 30-second time frame in that third round, go faster and really do that push-up, down dog, right back into that next push-up, and down dog. And less time stretching and more time doing. Then we've got lemon squeezers. So on that lemon squeezer, you're going to start in that hollow position. You're going to bring your knees to your chest and reach for those heels, and then right back out to that hollow position each time. And then just keep that motion going. Then you'll finish up with whatever you didn't do at the beginning. Again, if you ran at the beginning, you'll row at the end. If you rowed at the beginning, you'll run at the end. So at the end of all 5 exercises, you are going to take a 1-minute rest. And in that 1-minute rest, take some time to stretch. You can do that lunge and twist stretch. You can do a pigeon stretch where you get that knee bent and that hip under you, really working on getting your chest to your knee. You can even do that saddle stretch where you get those knees nice and wide and sit back into those heels and really get everything open, or even a couple of cat-cows where you go up and down. And you're going to have 2 full minutes to stretch in between rounds. And so get one, do about 30 seconds each side, and then on the next one, do something a little bit different, 30 seconds each side, or just hold that one stretch for 45 seconds to a minute. So that's the warm-up. For the workout today, we've got front squats, and on that front squat, we've got a few options. If you are able to work up in weight and you have a significant weight to work up to, you've also got a rack or something to work off of, you can really go heavy with these. And we're doing sets of 2. And so in those sets of 2, we really want to see you get heavy. And so you're going to have about 16 to 18 minutes to work through these when we're doing them in class. If you're doing it on your own, you can take 18 to 20 minutes and really get a few warm-up sets in, 2 to 3 warm-up sets, and then do 5 sets of 2 with about 2 to 3 minutes rest in between each one for your working sets. Now on that front squat, if you're going off the rack, you'll have that space. If you're going off the ground, you will clean that bar up to the rack position. That bar is going to fall against your shoulders, elbows are up, feet are about shoulder width apart, as you push those hips back and down, you're really keeping that chest up. And as you drive up and out of it, you're keeping those elbows pushing upwards. No stripper front squats where you let everything go and push those hips up first. Make sure you're driving up with those elbows first to really engage the core and really get the quads involved too. The other thing that happens on the front squat quite often is the knees cave in. And so because it's such a quad dominant exercise, it's really easy to let those knees cave in on the way down and the way up. So really focus on pushing those knees out as if you've got a rubber band around them, and push those knees out all the way to the bottom and then up, drive out on the way up as well. If you're using lighter weight, do a couple extra reps and go 4 slow front squats and go about every 2 minutes for 9 rounds. Now on those slow front squats, it's just going to be a 3, 2, 1 down, 3, 2, 1 up. And do that 4 times, then rest the remainder of that time, and then just keep going for that 8 to 9 rounds or whatever time we have in the gym here. If you're doing just body weight, and by the way, you can do those front squats with dumbbells, where you've got the dumbbells at the rack position. You can do it with a barbell, whatever object. If you've got a case of water, you can do those front squats. If you really don't have any equipment to do them and you need to do these body weight, we're going to put 2 exercises together that are really going to help encompass the front squat. And so it's going to be 10 jumping squats and then 10 plank to push-ups, and you're going to go about every 2.5 minutes for 7 rounds, which will be about 17.5 minutes of work. And so on that jumping squat, again, focus on keeping that chest up and then drive out of it. And then keep that motion going for that 10 reps, really focusing on keeping that chest up. And the points of performance we want to see here is that you're getting your hip crease below parallel, and as you come up to the top, you're opening those hips and getting that jump at the top each time. On the plank to push-up, you're going to be in that plank position and working up to the push-up, back down to the plank, and switch which arm comes up first each time on these. And what that's going to do is that's going to also help you get that core work in there and the elbow and wrist recruitment that we're looking for in the front squat. So it's a good alternative if you really don't have any weight to use for this one. For the workout today, we're going to be doing a 4-time workout, and this is going to be a burner. This is hard and fast. Go through it as fast as you possibly can. The RX version, the prescribed version, is a 500-meter row, 10-bar muscle-ups, and 20 front squats. If you don't have a rower option, you can do either a 400-meter run or about 2.5 minutes of cardio. And yes, 2.5 minutes, because what we see with these workouts, where a 2 minutes of cardio is a good alternative if we've got a lot of rounds and a lot of reps of one exercise. But the fact that this is a shorter workout overall, we really want you to get the everything out of it. So 2.5 minutes of cardio. It could be running in place. It could be jump roping. It could be something like high knees or butt kickers. Whatever you need, as long as you're getting that heart rate up and that consistent cardio for 2.5 minutes, that's what we're looking for. Then you'll go into the 10-bar muscle-ups. Make sure you get all the way up and full lockout on the rig. I know a lot of you don't really have a good place to do the bar muscle-ups at home, so there's a couple of options for you. One of them is going to be doing 10 pull-ups and 10 bench dips. If you don't have a spot to do pull-ups either, then just go to those bench dips and you'll do 20 bench dips. And so on that bench dip, stay nice and close. Feet are out in front of you to make it more challenging. Get that 90-degree bend in the elbow and all the way up, and stay as close to that bench, box, platform, chairs, whatever you got, as possible. If getting all the way down is a challenge with your feet straight out in front of you, then just bring your feet in and do that same motion right in here. And so that's a good alternative to doing those bar muscle ups. Again, if you got a pull-up bar, do 10 pull-ups and 10 bench dips. If you don't have a pull-up bar, just go right to 20 bench dips. Finally, we're finishing with 20 front squats at 155 and 105. If you need to modify that weight, make sure it's something that's challenging. If you're just flying through this and you've barely got any weight on the bar with the ability to add more, then make sure that you're, somehow accommodating with that, doing more reps, going for a longer period of time, whatever it might be. Otherwise, really push the envelope when it comes to doing the heavier weight. You should be able to do at least 5 to 7 reps in a row at whatever weight you choose. But same form, same technique. Make sure those elbows stay up. Get that hip crease below parallel, and then stand all the way up. If you are doing lighter weight, or you're just doing it with dumbbells or something like that, do a jumping front squat. Even if you're just using a barbell or something light, that jumping front squat is going to be just like that jumping squat where you're getting down and jump through it. Just hold on to that bar enough so that as you're coming up, it doesn't bash you in the chin when you do that jump. But that's going to add that extra level of intensity so you can really get something out of this workout. And same thing, do 5 to 7 reps, shake it out, and then keep chipping away at those 20 reps until you're done. Same thing if you've got dumbbells, you're just holding them right there at that rack position, getting that squat and that little jump at the top each time to get that more explosive energy and really open up and build those fast twitch muscles. So have fun with this one. 500 row, 10 bar muscle ups, 20 front squats, or whatever variation you need to make this an awesome workout. Have an awesome Friday. Have a great weekend. We got a great schedule of classes for you. If you need anything, let us know, and we will see you soon here at Wildfire. Have a great day, guys.